Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It is time for another G.I. Joe toy review. I don't even know why I put those on. I really don't wear them much anymore. Eyes are getting better. So anyway, we're not here to talk about my optical health. We are here to talk about the 2003 Cobra Coils version 2. He was released in a 2-pack in said year with a sniper red spot, which I had reviewed him several months back. But in 04 he came in a boxed set that was exclusive to Costco. It was called Battle in a Box, which came with 8 action figures and 2 vehicles. So let me pull those pictures up for you, the 2-pack and the boxed set. I didn't know about the Costco exclusive, which is pretty cool. I'm not a member of Costco. You know, it's just my mom and I, so no need to shop bulk. So here we go. Let's take a look at these pictures. So that's a pretty cool set, the Battle in a Box. I really like that. Something I definitely would purchase had I had known about it. Like I said, I don't shop at Costco. I don't need to purchase the large quantities of food that they sell. You just can't get. It's a warehouse store. That's what I'm trying to think the words for those of you who are unfamiliar with it. And they sell everything in bulk. For example, you can't go and buy like a 4-pack of soap. It's like a dozen bars or 12 bars of soap, or just a small bottle of liquid hand soap. No, it's a huge bottle. So there are a lot of people that, such as a friend of mine who's a small business owner, he uses Costco to buy cleaning supplies and miscellaneous foodstuffs for his restaurant. And there's also a place out here, Restaurant Depot, where he buys most of his product from. But you know, Costco, they also sell electronics and clothes and toys. So to me, it's not worth paying for a membership for something that I rarely buy, meaning clothes and electronics. Toys, I'm slowing way down on. Space is a problem in this room now. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the review of this action figure. He is pretty cool, actually. He reminds me of a NASCAR driver. All right, so here he is. Now you can see why I think of him as a NASCAR driver. Well, he was the vehicle driver that came along with the Battle in the Box. He could also be a good pilot. You know, he looks like a pilot as well. But the accessories, let's take a look at those first. He came with a pair of machine pistols. These are the exact same, so we'll just look at one. This doesn't look like anything from the real world. Done up in a gloss black. This is one accessory that is way overutilized with these figures. He also came with this revolver. It could use a little work. The sculpting on this isn't so great, but it is what it is. I'm not the one who did the sculpting on it, so I don't have much room to complain about it. but you can see a trigger in there, which is pretty cool. And I just dropped it on the floor. And the next, his last accessory is this helmet done up in black. Has these really nice little licks of red on it, silver on the front, and you can see where the visor would lift up. And on the back it has a nice Cobra emblem made of a softer plastic. Cobra Coils himself looks kind of like a Crimson Guard without his helmet on. I've seen this head sculpt before, or something very similar to it. He has the red bandana tied around his face, but you see more of his face than you would with a normal Cobra agent. He has light brown hair, a little lock of hair hanging down there. They even painted his pupils and iris. They did a good job with that, so it's just not two black dots. You actually see the iris and the pupils, the whites of his eyes, which is pretty nice. So here on the front, he's wearing a harness that wraps around his body. I'm not exactly sure what that is for. It looks cool though. He doesn't have a backpack. He has another Cobra emblem here on the front, and he has these splashes of orange. That's really nice. It breaks up the black on there. He has this brown leg holster with a sculpted pistol. I really like that. This is kind of a there we go. It's striped. These look like it looks like padding. This would be like a leather motorcycle suit. That's what I'm starting to think this is. He has a brown belt with pouches on the sides, a nice silver buckle, and more pouches around the back. And they even painted on silver on the snaps, which is really cool. Usually those little details are passed up. He has these really high biker boots. There we go. Camera's not wanting to focus right. These really tall biker boots, pretty cool. They're even treaded here on the bottom. Date stamp of 03. So his hands are spread out way too far to hold his accessories, because they just don't want to stay in, because they were sculpted to hold the steering wheel. So if you're just going to make him a vehicle driver, ordinarily I like to see vehicle drivers that come with a weapon. That way you can play with them by themselves if you want, instead of just in the vehicle. But in this case, if you're going to give him weapons, sculpt his hands to make them look like so they could hold the weapons. And I failed to point out these little silver guards here on his hands, on his gloves. That's pretty cool. And the red underneath his arms here as well. So I really like this guy. Very nice color palette to him. Great face sculpt. He is just a really cool figure. I'm pleasantly surprised with him. This is the first time I really looked at him. When I reviewed Red Dot, I took Cobra Coils and just put them in my collector's case and said I'll get to them later. And forgot his name. So I had to really scour yojo.com until I could find him. And because I was looking everywhere on his body for a date stamp where they normally are, but I forgot that on the newer ones it's down on their feet. That would have saved me some time. So there you have it. Cobra Coils version 2. What I did fail to mention was this version of Cobra Coils version 2 also comes with the Costco Battle in box, or Battle in a box. So there's really no telling what guy he is. Sounds like somebody is cutting my grass. Hold on a second. Yeah, a neighbor just came over and decided to cut my grass for me. Very nice. What little bit of grass I have out front, most of it's rock. But anyway, yeah, so the 2003 and 2004 versions are the same guy. You know, that came with the 2-pack and the Battle in a box, or Battle in box, whatever they called it. Oh, so yeah, I wish I had some childhood memories of this guy, but I am definitely way too old to have memories of him as a child. I would have had to have been born in the mid-90s to have purchased this or played with it as a child. So I can't share those with you. So let's go ahead and get into my favorite segment of Byron's Gripes. For those of you just joining, thank you for stopping by the Toy Dungeon. Welcome. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notifications on your way out after this video. Hit the like button too if you so choose to. I thank all of my newest subscribers for subscribing to me. If your name is made public, I will subscribe right back to you as a favor. That's only fair. So I do Byron's Gripes as a way of entertainment for one and education for another, but I use eBay just for a reference. That is it. I don't do it to pick on eBay or the sellers. That's not what this channel is about. If you want me to be a bully about these things, I just won't do it. But the prices do get a little too out of hand. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. Incomplete. You know, he's missing a few of his accessories. The prices are from $12.99 up to $26.46. Okay, the $26.46, that is a little too expensive for my taste. The other two, the $14.66 and $12.99, are not bad because you could buy the weapons, his accessories, cheaply and still come in with, you know, watch your shipping cost, of course, and you'll get a pretty decent deal. Just bare bones, no accessories at all, $19.60. No way, thank you very much. That is way too much for this figure, for something being this relatively new. You know, 2004 was quite a few years ago, but it's still pretty new, you know, in the grand scheme of things. So no, $19.60, I wouldn't pay that. His pistols, the revolver, uh, there's a pair of them being sold for $3.49. Okay, not bad at all. Alone, with just his helmet, there are two of them, $19.50 and $26. That's so with the 1950. Even the 26 is okay, but seeing that I couldn't find any helmets, I'll put that on the fence. That could go either way with me. I'm not too upset about it, but at the same time, you could lower the price on that a little bit. There is a group of 4 of them that are being sold, all incomplete with just the helmet. $49.99, not a bad deal right there. His machine pistol, but just one, is $1.99, and complete ranges from $21.99, deal of the day, up to $25.30, deal of the day as well. And there is one where he's complete with his vehicle. That is a, can't read my own writing here, $45. So that's a bit much in my opinion. You probably paid that much for the whole set. I'm not up to date on Costco prices, so I can't tell you, and Joe didn't have the price listed. So there you guys have it. Cobra Coils version 2. If you liked the review, hey, leave me a comment. I love to get back with you guys. That's my favorite part of this whole thing. I do hold giveaways. Every goal that's met, I will hold a giveaway. So when I reach 700, I will be holding another giveaway. So the closer we get to that, the more I'll make an announcement of what the prize will be. So anyway, you guys take care. Stay safe out there. Remember, be kind to everybody. Be kind to yourself as well. That's something that I've never really focused on with everybody. On myself, yes. But be kind to yourself. We get so caught up in our families, our wives, our children, girlfriends, boyfriends, and we focus on them naturally, and we tend to forget about ourselves. And no, it isn't selfish to focus on yourself sometimes, because your happiness is very important, because it doesn't only affect you, but it affects everybody else around you. So treat yourself well. You deserve it. Set a day aside to thank yourself for being such a good person. I know it sounds selfish, and it is, but sometimes selfishness can be a good thing. And don't forget to be kind to others. That's very important. You never know what kind of day somebody is having. And also be kind to your animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. So this is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Stay tuned for Friday Night Frights coming up. Count Vampire will be handling that on his portion of this channel, so don't forget to tune into that for some nice scary stories with a scary ambiance that he has added this year. He was pretty excited about getting a smoke machine, a fogger, and even though he's several hundred years old and insanely wealthy, he's like me, he's a tightwad. So he found one brand new. It was new and new old stock for $10. So He was very happy about that. So you guys take care. Don't forget about Friday Night Frights, as I said, and don't forget to leave me a comment. So until next week, we'll have another review, another G.I. Joe toy review. There's a request I'm going to grant next week. So anyway, you guys take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.